Hello everybody. How are you? So today I'm going to show you how you can go from commercial grade to pro grade and make the transition so much easier. So I love this little duo here. I'm just going to wash my face first because washing your face is so important. So it always sets your face up for a great canvas. Right now I'm using more of a foamier one. Sometimes I use a creamier one. Just depends on the day, like how I'm feeling, right? So I'm just gonna, I always wash my cleanser off with usually just wetting it, and then I'll go back in with a washcloth and just kind of go from there. I don't have my washcloth with me, so we're going to use a paper towel just to blot the face, right? Okay, so we're blotting the face. Now, so we got the face cleaned, okay? This is only going to be 4 essential steps that you're going to need in order to go from commercial grade to pro grade, because a lot of people get scared about going from one thing to the next because they're so afraid like their skin's gonna break out, that kind of thing. So this is really gonna help you to kind of ease that and not feel like it's gonna be such a hard transition. And so then the next thing I like to do is put on my moisturizer. Okay, so you get a cleanser and you get a moisturizer. Okay, so I always love to put on my moisturizer. Moisturizer is so important, especially right now. If you live in a cold climate, like you need moisturizer. Like you need moisturizer for sure. Faux show. Okay, guys. And then the next thing is you're going to put on some foundation. Now, a lot of people want to try the foundation, but they're kind of scared to try the foundation. So I'm going to kind of ease it a little bit. I like to use a brush. But this is a wax base. I know mine's really gross right now, but this is a wax base. Okay. And so you don't need a lot. I just kind of warmed it up by going like that. So I like to go in and just kind of pat it around, and then I'm going to go in and I'm just going to brush it in. Now you don't need a lot. I'm just doing it so it looks a little bit covered today. I'm doing a light coverage. Just a light coverage, nothing crazy. We're just applying it so it looks just a little bit covered. We want it to just have a little bit of coverage. My eye is blurry on one side, so I'm having like a hard time seeing. I need to put some drops in. I had LASIK, so I always have this eye over here is like severely dry in the mornings. It's annoying. It's very, very, very annoying. Okay, so then the next thing you get to choose is whether you want a blush, bronzer, or translucent powder. So most of the time I suggest to do a translucent powder, but you can do a bronzer. It's totally fine. You can do whatever you want to do. Let me see here if I can show you guys. This is what I like. These are the blush bronzers that I like to choose. Right now, they're my favorite. They're the ones that I go for. I use that same brush and I just throw on that bronzer. Okay. I just throw it on. Now you can choose bronzer, you can choose blush, you can choose whatever. You can always add a la carte. It's whatever you want to do. Okay. I always put a little bit of bronzer in my, on my lid because I want it to kind of have just a little bit of color, not a lot. My brows look funny because I don't have anything on them. I gotta put some brows on there. So, and then I like to go in with just a little bit of blush, not a lot, just a little bit. See how that gives that. So you can choose one or the other with that. So that is how I transferred from pro grade to commercial. I am throwing on some mascara. Now this does not come with it. I just like to put on a little mascara. That's just my jam. I find like mascara changes everything. But if you've ever watched me put on my foundation, you're like, man, I really want to try that, but I don't want to do tons of transferring over. It's really great because you're getting a little bit of both worlds. You're getting a little bit of both worlds. So you're transitioning from, you know, just a little bit of skincare. You're just kind of giving yourself a little bit of skincare. You're giving yourself a little bit of foundation, and you're giving yourself a blush, a bronzer, or a translucent powder, right? That's the most important thing, is feeling comfortable when you're transitioning from those things. Because I know a lot of people, they struggle and they get worried and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to apply all this stuff. And so I always encourage, and the nice part about the translucent powder is it actually is going to seal and lock everything on your skin. Otherwise, I recommend a setting spray. I love this setting spray. It keeps it on for up to 16 hours on my skin. It's not going to feel like I have to put tons on. It's not going to make me feel like I have to put tons on. Here is my, I need to find it. Where's it at? I don't know what I did with it. My brow gel. Oh, well, I'll just use my brow pencil. Oh, here it is right here. I wondered where it went. So I'm just going to throw on my quick brows here. Just throw them on. I don't spend tons of time on my brows, but that is how I rock. That is how I rock, and that's how I roll, and I get things done, and that's how you transfer. And I'm just going to throw in a little bit of lip gloss, because who doesn't need a little bit of lip gloss? So don't be afraid. Don't be scared to transfer from pro grade to from commercial to pro grade. It's so much easier, and I have a step-by-step guide. We have this video right here. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope you guys have a great Monday, and I'll see you guys later.